What's going on with everybody? It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Pink Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged. And I'm back in here with another review. This is Kanye West's Jesus is King. Now, you're probably wondering, like, oh, Eric is never dressing up. I was like, hey, man, we're going to church today. This is a gospel album, so I might as well put on my church attire, you feel me? So I put on the church clothes real quick. Really wrinkly. Everything is super duper wrinkly or whatnot, but in church, they say, come as you are, you know what I'm saying? Even though the people that say that be the main people judging somebody, you know what I'm saying? Pastor wife, you know what I'm saying? Pastor wife always giving somebody looks like, bitch, this nigga is cheating on you. This nigga is cheating on you with goddamn Sister Shirley. You goddamn looking at me, nigga, you need to look at him, you know what I'm saying? You got Sister Shirley always looking at somebody, and it's like, bitch, you is 70 years old. I will send your ass to Jesus. You praising him, I will have you dapping him in a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be acting real crazy, man. Like, a nigga will have them to Jesus in 2 minutes, man. Gotta have you in heaven doing LeBron James handshakes with Jesus and shit, man. You gotta get to the heaven gate. You gotta hit one of them, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, people in church love to judge, but we're gonna get to this album, and this album has had me all over the place. First time I heard it, I was like, yo, I'm getting the toilet tissue ready because this is some wipe my ass quality. I was finna dig all deep down. Then I was like, okay, it's not that bad. And then I listened to it again. I was like, oh, no, this is some wipe my ass quality, man. You know what I'm saying? It's trash, man. That's what I was thinking. And, after reviewing it and listening to it for the final time, I actually don't know how I feel. So we're going to see how I feel. Maybe I do feel wipe my ass quality. We'll see. But right now, I don't know. I'm a little indifferent. So I'm going to talk about it and see how I feel. So before we get into this is brought to you by, Corona Extra, because Kanye is a very extra ass nigga. So let's get right into it, man. First track, Every Hour. Now, this is still my favorite track on here. That will never change. This track is what I feel like should make me feel when I listen to gospel. Like, this track is everything that is gospel. Also, a lot of the big music reviewers never heard them utter the word gospel or talk about any gospel music. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they have the credibility to be talking about gospel music. Me, I talk about gospel music all the time. I have a gospel music playlist on my Apple Music playlist. Like, if anybody should be talking about this album, it should be your boy, man. But this song right here, bro, this had me hyped, bro. That just every hour, every second, every second, which in every millisecond, nigga, they was wild in there. I know somebody, at least 5 people in there, gotta have a deadly macaroni and cheese, the greens combo, boy. I'm talking about, I know they gotta have a big mom in the choir. It gotta be somebody that's probably gonna have to get their leg amputated in the next couple years because they too fat. I'm talking about this song right here is fire, bro. This makes me feel. Gospel music should make you feel. Even if it's sad, if it's inspirational, if it's hype, you know what I'm saying? Black gospel music should make you feel. That's why I don't like white Christian music, because it makes me feel no way. It makes me feel like turning it off. That's what it makes me feel like Jesus is here. Jesus is like, come on, this is not good. But when you hear black gospel music, you're either hype, you're going to be sad, or you're going to be inspired. And this song right here had me hyped. Like, it had me catching, you know what I'm saying? Catch me and goddamn caught the Bankhead Bounce Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? I caught the spirit of the Bankhead Bounce. Listen to this right here. And that's what gospel music should make you feel like. And I feel like this achieved it on so many great levels. This is such a good opener right here. But then we go to track number 2, Selah. And it's pretty trash. I'm not going to lie. This where I was like, okay, this is not good right here. I didn't like his rapping on here at all. I didn't like the beat. It had like these corny like stumps, like do. It was like, I guess, supposed to be like inspirational. Like, oh, we are marching. We are God's soldiers. Ta ta ta. Do you hear those marches? Those are the feet of God's soldiers. Now let me march over. It's like, come on, man. Like, if I wasn't feeling these, do you want a revolution? Woo woo ass stumps, man. Get this out of here, man. Nigga had these do you want a revolution stumps on here, man. No, I do not want that type of revolution, man. Not a good song, man. The really redeeming thing about this song is the choir with the hallelujah, hallelujah. When they started doing that right there, that was fire. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm like, okay, now this is the feel that I'm talking about. So when I'm listening to this album, I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm looking for a feel because gospel music should make you feel. This song, like I said about Christian gospel music, or Christian music, or whatnot, white Christian music, it made me feel like turn this off. You know what I'm saying? It did not make me feel like hyped or anything. So yeah, those stumps, that wasn't doing it for me at all. And then we go to Follow God, very fire sample, the stretch my hands out to him, lifelike, fire beat, fire flow. Terrible lyrics, man. What is he talking about over here? He literally was just rambling, bro. What he said, I was screaming at my dad and he said it wasn't Christ-like. What, bro? What are you talking about? You had an argument with Trump, nigga? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I don't know. I just wasn't feeling this song. He said this feel like if Tyler Perry made a movie for BET. What? This feels like a straight-to-TV movie, huh? Nigga, what are you talking about, bro? Nigga said this feels like a straight-to-TV movie. Not even just straight to a regular, just a straight-to BET movie. I could probably get a movie on BET at this point. I don't know what that nigga was on when he made the song. He was literally just rambling. He had a bar where he legitimately says, what'd he say? He said something like, this is like a movie, but it's really very lifelike. Come on, man. It's really very lifelike. I'm not a nigga that's gonna kill you for your grammar or whatnot. But come on, bro. It's really very like. Man, this shit wiped my ass Kanye, man. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. This nigga was wildin', man. This shit is really very Kanye, you could have said it's really, really lifelike. If you couldn't come up with a second word. But it's really very, all right, Rob, I'm off this song, bro. Just know, man, this nigga Kanye, man, you don't force my hand, man. What do you say, stretch my hand? I didn't stretch my hand to this toilet tissue, man. This shit wipe my ass quality, man. I'm all in the cracks and creases of my butthole, man. I gotta wipe my booty with this right here, man. It's some premium toilet tissue. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm trying, man, but come on, man. Come on, man. Man, all right, man. Anyway, next song, Closed on Sunday. Now, I have a live reaction to the song out on the internet somewhere, probably on my homeboy Patreon. And we were doing a podcast, and it came out while we were doing a podcast. I was like, let's listen to a song. And he was like, which one to listen to? I'm like, I don't know. Closed on Sunday sounds cool. He was like, what is this about, Chick-fil-A? I was like, I don't know. And it's funny because the first thing he says is, closed on Sunday. Oh, we'll get to that. The beat comes on, and I'm like, this is really interesting because that beat, it's a really interesting choice of instrumentation, like with the acoustic guitar, and then you got the ooh, 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 ooh. Like that's really interesting right there. I'm like, wow, this is different. Like I didn't know what to expect. This is the first thing I've heard off the album. And then you do it to Close Sunday. You're like Chick-fil-A. Would have been cool if you said it one time, whatever. All right, whatever. But the fact that the Chick-fil-A lemonade thing was like a staple of the song. No, bro. Come on, bro. You're too old to be having Chick-fil-A lemonade bars, bro. Come on, man. Like, if this sounds like something that, like, if Kanye made this song, he'd be saying something different. And Kids Bop was like, well, we can't say this to kids, so let's talk about Chick-fil-A. Kids love Chick-fil-A, and they love lemonade. That's what this sounds like right here. This sounds like Maddie B had to remix the lyrics because Kanye was wilding, but no. Kanye actually wrote these lyrics down, or whoever wrote these lyrics for Kanye, I don't know. But the music behind it is so good, and I high-key wish this beat was to Rory. Rory would have did something really interesting to this beat because he's super good with these type of acoustic beats. Yeah, I know niggas gonna hate me for that. Rory, that data strip or whatever, my nigga. That nigga Rory's fire. So if Rory would have did something like this, I think he would have had a way better execution because that is perfect music behind Kanye, man. And Kanye just kind of like missed the layup a little bit. So yeah, I don't know, man. It was whatever. But the beat, like I said, amazing. On God is fire. I'm not gonna lie. On God is one of the ones where I'm playing it bad, man. What he said, he the new commander and the chief. That's on Keith, hey, that's on me, hey, that nigga was wilding on this song right here, bro. So many quotables on this song. He said something about the IRS taking his money, and that's why he charged what he charged. I can't be out here dancing with the stars, man. Talk to him. I hear you, Kanye. Hey, that's hilarious. The fact that nigga say, I'm gonna tax these niggas on this gospel album because you know what? I'm not gonna be on Dancing with the Stars. That's hilarious, bro. That nigga said his merch is so high because he does not want to be on Dance with the Stars. That's really funny. And Kanye cannot dance a lick. That nigga would be eliminated first episode. But yeah, On God is so good. I think Pierre Bourne produced this. Super good beat, super good song. I really, really love this. One of my favorites on here. And then we go to Everything We Need, featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Ant Clemens. Now, I didn't dislike this song. I actually kind of like this song. But this song sounds more of like an idea than an actual song. I compared a lot of this album to Jesus Walks, just off the sense that Jesus Walks sounds like a full-fledged out song. From the beat changes to the way he was riding the beat, he's switching his flow, what he was talking about, it sounded like he took time with his song. This song right here, it sounds more like an idea, and it's a good idea. It's just I wish it was more developed. Like I can say this about a lot of his album. I feel like a lot of his album just sounds like cool ideas, but not actually fully developed the way that it should have been. And like I said, Jesus Walks, that's like a gospel song, and that song was really fully developed. Really fully developed. I don't know. Did I just Kanye myself right there? But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this song right here, cool idea, could have been more fleshed out. 7, Water featuring Ant Clemens. This song also pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. Only thing I just think is this legitimately sounds like a Frank Ocean song. This sounds like it could have been on Endless. Like, I love this song, but every time I hear it, I'm like, is that Frank in the background? Because it just, like water, ooh, like water, like a newborn daughter. Dun, 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 dun. Man, it reminds me of an Endless song for whatever reason. And the beat is pretty cool. They're rapping over, or they're singing over like a blaxploitation type of beat. Like, this really smack a bitch in the mouth music, you know what I'm saying? But he's singing like about some gospel stuff. I'm like, oh, that's really different. Low key reminds me of For Sale by Kendrick on Tip and Butterfly. I just imagine like, Lucy said she wanted me something out from 1999. Like, I just imagine him saying that on the song right here because that's what the beat feels like. So really cool like beat to kind of flip into a gospel song over. But it just reminds me a lot of like Frank. It feels like Frank just gave this nigga the song like, yo, you in your gospel bag, right? Well, I wrote this gospel song. Here you go. This is what it sounds like. But hey, I like the song. It just reminds me, I feel like a little too much of Frank. Track number 8, God Is. Now, this is what first time I heard this, I wasn't really rocking with it like that. I loved the beat, but I didn't like what he was like doing over it. I appreciated what he was saying, didn't really appreciate how he said it. But now, like on my final listen, yo, this is a really good song. This reminds me of Every Hour because this is the feeling that I'm talking about. He's singing on here, and it doesn't have to be like a beautiful voice or whatever. You could tell that he's singing passionately. Sound like he's venting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love this right here, man. This is like what I wanted from this album in the sense of like, this feels like he really, and it's not even like it's so well developed and fully fleshed out. It just sounds like he said, hey, yo, I'm gonna make a fire beat and I'm just finna talk my truths on here. And that's what gospel is. People on a beat or on a drum or whatever, and they're talking their truths, and that's what it feels like, bro. That's what God is. And he just talking about how just everything going on in his life, man. Talking about how he got saved, how Jesus is the one that you need to worship, and he was in his gospel bag. And I feel like this is what I wanted more of the album to sound like. And it wasn't, man. That's what God is. Like, the way he would just sing it, man, that is a really good song. And then he would just, like, his voice started getting, give me faith, give me strength, give me. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's the emotion that I want out of a gospel song. Keep saying that. The person that I feel like that'll put out a really good gospel album is James Blake. I feel like if he put out a Negro spiritual album, it would be amazing because he knows the basics of a gospel song because he's kind of made gospel music before, just hasn't been labeled gospel music, and he really knows how to structure a gospel song. And I feel like if that nigga had to make a Negro spiritual, I feel like that nigga would be in his bag. You feel me? So yeah, really good song. I really did enjoy this. This is my next favorite next to Every Hour. Then we go to Hands On. Cool song. We didn't really have too much to say about it, featuring Fred Hammond. Fred Hammond actually he pretty much renegaded this song. I don't know how this nigga had Fred Hammond sound like Bon Iver, but that was fire, man. When he was like, somebody pray for me, I thought that was fire. That been stuck in my head. Somebody pray for me. That is hard right there. Shout out to Fred, man. Fred came through. He came through slapping on this. So yeah, I thought this song was cool. I thought Fred part stole the show for me, but it was cool overall. And then we're going to use this gospel featuring Eclipse and King G. Now, the melody is stuck in my head. Stuck in my head, right? But man, that beat, I really want to just like jump off a bridge every time I hear it. This is torturing music. That beat, that car thing when you open the car door and that little sound that's on his album or on his song. Oh my gosh, bro. It's literally driving me insane. And like, bro, if you play that like 20 times in a row, you might kill yourself. I'm not even playing. Like, this is the music that I would imagine they would play to torture people at Guantanamo Bay. Like, they're like, oh, you don't want to tell me waterboarding didn't work, interrogation didn't work, threatening your family didn't work? Or we're going to the last solution. Like, oh, no, I'll tell you. No, you've earned this right here, buddy. No. You know what I'm saying? They just screaming, no. Nigga just start playing this beat. Pew, pew, pew. Niggas like, ah. Nigga just start snitching immediately, nigga. If you want somebody to snitch, if there are any police watching this, don't know why you'll be a police watching this video. But if you, for whatever reason, are a police watching this video, if you 12, nigga, and you try to get somebody to snitch, play this beat. Play it just for an hour on an hour loop. Just the beginning. The do. I'm talking about, bro, a nigga will probably jump off the building, bro. This song right here is so annoying. And it's crazy because it got the clips on it. We've been waiting for the clips to get back together. You got Pusha, you got No Malice just spitting, man. What Pusha said? I was undercover when the undercovers raided. What he said, but who am I to judge? I'm more crooked than Vegas. What else? Push, man. What else? Nigga, Vegas is, talk that Vegas is crooked shit. Nigga, I go to Vegas right now, buy me an 8-ball and some coochie, nigga. That's the only place in America where it's legal to buy 8-ball and some coochie and have you a night, nigga. Nigga, that's crooked right there. That nigga say he more crooked than that, man. Love Pusha, man. He got No Malice. What he said, they give you rave talk. I give you faith talk. I love the way he said, like, why would you want to listen to niggas talk about raves? I'm giving you faith talk. You know the young niggas don't be like here about God, No Balance, man. Niggas say, I'm giving you faith talk. What more do you want? His voice got super high. I'm giving you faith talk. Love No Malice, man. We need that Clips album immediately. And apparently there's a different version of this beat and like more verses. Why isn't this on here, bro? I don't want to hear this beat ever again in my life. Then you got Kenny G playing, you know what I'm saying? Kenny G does Kenny G. But man, the beat is more bearable when the bass kick in. Like then like it kind of overrides the sound in the background, even though I can still hear it. But yeah, man, this beat, man, is not for me. But yeah, I like the verses. The verses are amazing, of course, but I don't know. I mean, Kanye verse is cool, but the Clips, man, they killed it. Jesus Lord, I mean, it's like an idea. It's like a cool idea. Like, it's very good instrumentation, like very grand instrumentation. Kind of remind me of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, but it's like 40-second song. He's like, Jesus is Lord. And it's like, okay, but I don't know, man. I wanted this to be more fully fleshed out, bro. I'm not really feeling it like I want to feel it. And I like gospel music a lot. I just didn't really feel this album. I want him to put more feel into it. You cannot make a half-ass gospel album and think it's going to be good. You got to have some type of feel inside of it. There's no feel inside of this album outside like a couple songs. So that's how I feel. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, and players gonna play, man. Y'all holla at your partner, man.